If you're still using your personal phone number for business in 2026, this is a huge mistake that is costing you lots of revenue. And I'm gonna show you why this problem is actually bigger than you realize. If we haven't met before, my name is David and I have tested every major business phone system out there. These are also known as VoIP systems. By the end of this video, you know exactly which tool is best for your business. And this is gonna be relevant whether you have 0 employees or you have 1,000. Plus, with AI in everything, you need to know all your options for the best phone system in 2026 and beyond. How do I know it's gonna save you so much money? Let's get into the video. Okay, so here is the thing. This is probably the best video to watch. Why? Because I've actually partnered with all the companies I am gonna mention in this video to get you exclusive discounts. So use those links down below. And yes, they are referral links, but no company paid me to be part of this video. If anything, the order would be completely different if I was doing this based on referrals. Now, just to make sure we are on the same page, what we are talking about here is a VoIP phone system. A VoIP phone system is a second phone number on your device. It means voice over internet protocol. Basically, instead of using a traditional phone line, you are making calls through an internet connection. It's as simple as that. It goes right on your existing device and it shows up just like regular notifications for text or a phone call where it fills the screen and says, hey, so-and-so is calling you. But what makes all of these services different isn't their pricing or their ability to connect over the internet. It's features that they have, like a shared inbox, recording and transcribing, their AI features, and a lot more. So what we're doing here is not just talking about a phone, we're talking about how a phone can transform your business and help you gain more revenue. The criteria we used here was onboarding. How easy is it for you to get onboarded, add team members, all of that. Then user experience. How quickly can you get what you want from the software? Then features. How many features do they have that actually add value to your business? From there, we're going to talk about best use cases and we're going to talk about pricing. Now, with all of that out of the way, let's start with number 5. Number 5 on my list is a company called Grasshopper. Grasshopper is great if you are on a budget, and this is probably where you want to start if cost is your primary concern. Grasshopper, hands down, is one of the most affordable phone systems out there. Plus, you can have multiple team members on one plan where you don't have to pay per user. They do have a ton of great features like voicemail transcription, call forwarding, business texting, and a professional greeting system that makes you look very corporate very quickly, even if you are a solopreneur. Their plans start at $14 a month when billed annually, and if you go up to their $25 a month plan, you get unlimited users with 3 extensions, which is a huge benefit in the software world where a lot of things are charged per user. Their top tier small business plan is $80 per month and gives you 5 numbers and unlimited extensions. So in my opinion, Grasshopper is great for anyone who is just starting a business, a consultant, an entrepreneur, or you want to operate with a small team and you do not want to break the bank with a phone system. With up to 5 phone numbers and unlimited users for $80 a month, you're never going to be spending time in the back of your head thinking, hey, are we spending too much on this? Do we need to cut a line? Are we even using the line? Where have we put the line to cut it, to switch it? All that complication is gone because $80 a month is quite affordable for 5 phone numbers. And as you're going to see, the per user fees with some of these companies will add up quickly. Now, when it comes to onboarding, the setup is pretty simple and you could literally get up and running in a few minutes. The disadvantage here is I would say their user experience is very clunky, the software is clunky, and a little bit dated. They've been around for a while, but in this case, that's not necessarily a good thing because the software just feels a little bit old and it's not that intuitive. So in most cases, if you just need a phone number and you don't really want to integrate it with advanced CRMs and be delighted when you go into the software, then Grasshopper is a great choice and you're never going to question the cost per month. It is the best tool to get exactly what you want and nothing more, but that is why it is number 5 on my list. They really don't take your phone system to the next level, and with the clunky software, it's a bit surprising how many people use them, but if you do need a basic phone, it's a great place to start. Now, this leads us to number 4, and I am excited to talk about Cloud Talk. This is where things get really exciting, especially if you are a sales-heavy team. If your team is doing cold calls, lead generation, or trying to scale outreach, Cloud Talk is basically built for you, and there's no one that compares. This platform is packed with sales-focused features that make your team way more efficient. Here are just a few. You have small call routing, and you also have this feature called the Power Dialer, where you could dial up to 10 numbers at the same time. And then, even if it goes to a voicemail, it waits to find a human answer, then routes that call to your salesperson so that your salesperson can go through this process much faster instead of wasting tons of time dialing numbers, waiting for voicemail, and not talking to real humans where they could land deals. This will 10x your output and save you so much wasted time. Cold outreach can get scaled so much faster. Plus, they have a ton of great AI features that integrate into the entire system. So, not just talking about the Power Dialer feature, you also get a really cool feature for coaching your team if you are training new team members. So, check this out. Let's say one of your sales reps is new to the team and they are on a live call and you want to coach them. Maybe you are in the room, maybe you're not in the room. Well, you could get on that call with them, and then your salesperson could hear you on the line, but the other person on the line won't hear a thing you say. So the customer can't hear a thing, but you are able to coach your team whether you're in the room or 100 or 10,000 miles away. And one other thing that I need to shout out with Cloud Talk that I love is their global features. So you could get numbers in 160 plus countries. On top of that, if you need to call someone and you're in the US and they're in Germany, you could call them based on a local number. And it's not even hard to do. It is very intuitive. So you just dial in the German number, and then Cloud Talk will automatically choose your German number for you. That way it shows up as a local number. This is going to increase the likelihood that your calls are going to get picked up. So if you run any type of international operation, Cloud Talk honestly, hands down, is the best for you. Plans do start at $25 per user per month, which is a little bit higher than some other tools out there. But if you're using some of these features like international calls, the Power Dialer, or any of the sales team's features, you are going to get your worth in this quickly. Honestly, this is going to be a bargain. Their essential plan starts at $30 per user per month, and the expert plan with all the advanced features is at $50 per user per month. It is worth noting that some of the features I did discuss are add-ons, but that's because not everyone is going to need them. In any case, I do think all of the fees are so reasonable in terms of what you're getting and in terms of the amount of revenue that you could build and scale with your company with these features. And that might be the only real downside that I would mention if you're not doing a lot of sales calls or operating with a large sales team, which is probably going to lead you to number 3. Now, before we get into that, I do want to quickly mention some other companies out there because there are a lot, and I do want to just highlight them quickly, give you an overview of what I think about them, and then we'll go from there. Maybe you're considering something like Ring Central. This is basically the Swiss Army knife of business communication with video conferencing that does rival Zoom. It has team messaging that is better than Slack, and it's a phone system that can handle thousands of users. Their pricing starts around $30 per user per month, but it is set up for mid-size and large-size companies. They do focus in on the enterprise level solutions. Maybe you've seen something called AirCall. It's another solid option, especially for teams if you're already using HubSpot or Salesforce. It has a lot of great integrations with them, and their pricing starts at $30 per user per month. Next up, there's Zoom Phone. Honestly, I don't recommend them at all, but if you're already using Zoom for video meetings, their phone system integrates seamlessly with that, and it starts around $15 per user per month, which could be a natural add-on to your Zoom account. Now, there are companies like Dialpad, Vonage, Oma Office, or 8x8. These are great companies, but I really don't think they transform how you use a phone. I'm trying to talk about here today. It is not just about a phone number. If you just need a phone number, go find the cheapest option. If you want a phone that gives you a shared inbox, uses the best in AI, is constantly updating, and has a beautiful user interface, well, let's get into number 3, 2, and 1 because these are gonna impress you. Now, number 3, let's talk about a company called Nextiva. This is my go-to recommendation for most businesses that want a very comprehensive solution all in one place for all their communication. Nextiva is not just a phone system, it is truly a complete business communication hub. You get VoIP calling, team messaging, video conferencing, and even some CRM functionality all in one platform. So if you don't want to juggle 5, 6, 7 different apps just to communicate with your team and customers, Nextiva is your go-to platform to help you ensure that you have all your communication not on personal devices, but within a business system. On top of all that, they are super reliable with 99.99% uptime, and your phone system will always be accessible. And this type of peace of mind really matters when it comes to business communication. You get all the basics that you're going to need with a phone system, plus customer support that is available 24/7. Now, their plans can get pricey pretty quickly, but at around $30 per user per month, you could get a plan that makes phone calls and does a lot more. But just bear in mind here, this is more of a comprehensive solution, not just a great phone system. So at $15 per user per month is where you're gonna start, which is actually quite affordable, but it is gonna be limited in features. Then if you go up to $25 per user per month, you'll get a lot more. But generally, if you wanna get the power of Nextiva, you're gonna be paying around $75 per user per month on their annual plan. This is gonna take your customer experience to the next level. Now, as you know, the downside of having everything in one platform, it means that certain features are not going to be quite as polished as you may like. And when a company is building for more of an enterprise level solution, it is going to hurt the small business more because the fees and the costs associated with it are going to be a lot higher. So if communication within your team and your customers is really important to have in a business system. So think, for example, if you're a plumbing company and you have 5 staff members in the office who are handling sales calls and support with 30 to 50 people out in the field, you need communication between everyone in the field with everyone with customers, and you want a system that does all of it. This is a great choice. And when you do take a look at their website, you see how they talk about an end-to-end experience for customers. Honestly, they offer a lot, and I'm really impressed with their tool. I really love the onboarding experience as well. I would put them higher on my list, but these other 2 that we're going to talk about really work well across the board for any type of business, where Nextiva is really focused in on this solution that is all encompassing for all different types of use cases. Which this leads us to number 2, Unitel Voice. And this is absolutely a hidden gem that is on the come up. Unitel Voice is what I would call, based on their website, the business builder's phone system. It is designed specifically for entrepreneurs and small business owners who don't have time for complicated tech or big budgets to spend on getting a phone system set up. What stands out to me immediately is their software plus their pricing. They start at $9.99 per month, which includes 500 minutes per month and up to 3 users. Let that sink in for a second. For less than $10 a month, you could have 3 users. And then their office plan that's at $24.99 a month includes unlimited users. This is actually very interesting to me. But here's what really sets them apart. Their customer service. This is 100% US based, no outsourcing overseas. They offer free concierge setup, meaning they'll help you get everything configured and set up over the phone, no extra cost. They'll even provide you with professional voice talent to record your greeting for free. Other companies, I don't even know if they offer this service. You also get all the essential features you'll need: auto attendant, custom greetings, voicemail, extensions, call forwarding, and they even have some fax capabilities if you need that as well. You could use their software to record professional greetings, and you could even add features like call recording for just a few dollars a month. Now, the interface is straightforward, but it is a bit clunky, and to me, I really wish it was better. It's nice that they offer the onboarding service, but the goal of software is to make the experience as delightful and surprisingly easy as possible. So for less than $10 a month, don't expect the fanciest UI. Now, Unitel is perfect for startups, entrepreneurs, anyone bootstrapping, anyone who needs a professional phone system without enterprise level price tags. It does eliminate a lot of the complexity and gives you a phone system that you will love. Now, all of this leads us to number 1. So out of all of these tools, this is the tool I personally use for my business, and I've used it since 2021. The company is called Quo, and it used to be called OpenPhone. Guys, this is hands down the most delightful, and I use that word very intentionally, the most delightful VoIP platform out there. The onboarding is so fun. Picking and choosing the number you want is so easy and intuitive. Then when you get into the software, managing phone calls, text messages, and the AI features are so easy to use, and they are adding new updates constantly. And any great software out there is gonna connect to everything else seamlessly. So if it's your CRM or you need to connect to Zapier, you could do that without any additional costs. Plus, they have this thing called Sona, which is their AI agent that will answer calls for you 24/7. At first, they were charging for this feature, but you get this feature for free for your first 10 calls per month, and then you could pay per usage. And that means you're never gonna miss a call with Sona. You could always push people in the right direction, whether you are busy with family or handling another client at the time, your calls are always gonna get answered. And another thing that I really like to measure when I look at these companies is how quickly they are adding in new features. They are investing a lot of power, talent, money, and energy into making Sona and Quo the best phone system for your business. So Quo is perfect for you if you are a small business owner, if you are a freelancer, if you're a consultant, if you have a team of 50, if you are looking for a phone system that will have a shared inbox for as many numbers as you want, for as many team members as you want, for as many groups of teams that you want, with AI agents on your side helping you route calls, send text messages on your behalf, and more, Quo is for you. I know I sound like a sales pitch, but I honestly love Quo. And again, no company is paying me for their recommendation in this video. Now, the downside here for Quo is if you do need things like video conferencing, Quo isn't the best for you. And if you do want to go international outside US and Canada, you can do international calls for a fee, but it is not as robust as something like Cloud Talk, which I mentioned earlier. And the pricing is really affordable, starting at $15 per user per month, which is a great deal for the amount of tech and software and the experience that will transform phone calls. And in this day and era of text messaging and email and other ways of communicating, you actually may start to encourage people to call you because Sona can help them get directions, schedule a meeting, whatever, through your phone system. Not to mention their customer support is phenomenal. Again, I've checked out all these companies and I have consistently stayed with Quo for the last 5 years because it is truly the best, and maybe that's why over 90,000 businesses trust them as well. So that is my roundup of all these tools, and I am going to give you a quick decision framework to help you decide on all of these tools on the screen as we talk through this. If you want the most beautiful, user-friendly experience and you are a small to medium-sized business, go with Quo. If you are a sales-heavy team and you need advanced call features and analytics, Cloud Talk is your answer. The Power Dialer alone will transform your entire business. If you want a reliable, comprehensive platform and you need everything in one place, Nextiva is the way to go. Unitel Voice and Grasshopper are an incredible value. Go check out their websites and you'll fall in love with the one you love because the branding and style is a lot different, and you'll quickly see which direction to go. If you are looking for enterprise level solution with HIPAA compliance, definitely check out the list down below because there are 2 or 3 of these companies that I'd highly recommend to you. Starting with Quo, then going to Nextiva, and then talking about RingCentral, which we didn't get too in depth in this video. And if you do need more help choosing the right tool, because this could save you tens of thousands of dollars and make you tens of thousands of dollars, and you want to book a call, just check out that link down below at the very bottom of the description, which will help you make that decision. We can get on a call, go through what you need, and make sure you find the best one for your business. If you have any questions, drop them in the comments below. Thank you for watching, and with that, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.